Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Pickup Playtest Holiday Edition. Yes, that's right. Hit me with that classic game show theme song for Jeopardy. Yes, that's right. Yes, it is time for NES Jeopardy here on the third episode of Pickup Playtest Holiday Edition. If you are just tuning in to the holiday spin-off here for Pickup Playtest, I've been putting out polls on my Twitter account, asking the lovely folks that follow me over there on Twitter at TTrom_actual to vote for 5 different games that I am going to be playing over the course of the month of December here. And the winner of the third poll, the game show category poll, was Jeopardy here for the NES. Other choices were Family Feud and You Don't Know Jack for Wii, but this is our winner. And I am pretty happy to own this. This is actually one of the first cartridges I got when my wife and I decided to open that Pandora's box of becoming video game collectors while we were hitting up retro stores on our honeymoon. And we got an NES and all that good stuff. Yeah. So lots of good memories attached to this game. Also, lots of good memories attached to Jeopardy in general. And I do want to say, rest in peace to our dear Alex Trebek. And there will never be another Jeopardy host quite like him. Okie dokie. Let's see what is going to happen in this episode. I'm going to say, straight off the cuff, I am not very well versed in very many other things besides video games. And some of the few things I remember from school, if I can remember any of it. So yeah, I expect this to go quite poorly. But maybe that'll be entertaining. Maybe I can set an all-time low record for, going in the wrong direction. Negative numbers and the like. Alright, I want to go with this dude. I'm pretty sure he's the only dude who wears glasses, but I think I can change it so that I can have brown hair instead of blonde hair. Well, that's okay. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's go with him. We're going up against Larry and Beryl today. Let's play Jeopardy, and let's see just how poorly TTrom does at Jeopardy. Just remember, y'all voted for this. If I embarrass myself, then this is going on the internet for everybody to see, and I will just say, hey, it was voted for. Speaking of the votes, thanks so much for all of your guys' participation. There are so many votes throughout this entire set of 5 games. Really, really cool of all of y'all. Trees, the funnies, trademarks, mountains, movie songs, last chance. Oh, that has the sparks around it, so I think the answer would include the word last. Let's start with last chance for 100. It's the best laugh. What is the last laugh? So, I actually got one, right? What's really cool about this game is if you don't know, and you let the computers buzz in first, there's a chance that they will actually, quote-unquote guess, but the AI doesn't know what they're doing, and it'll be a bunch of scribbles, a bunch of asterisks and commas, but there will be some letters here and there, and you can actually, sort of guess the answer yourself, almost like you have a couple letters of a crossword puzzle. It's kind of convenient. Happened June 25th, 1876, at the Little Bighorn River in Montana. Beryl buzzes in and says... Custer's last stand. As soon as she started typing it, I had sort of an idea of where that was going. Well, she's in the lead. Last chance for 400. Non-disparaging introduction of a final article or person. I love Larry's buzz-in animation. Last but not least. Of course it's last but not least. It makes sense now. Funnies for 100. Charlie Brown's famous exclamation of anguish. What is good grief? Alright. At least I got a couple, right? Better than nothing. I before E. Yep, I do remember that. It's like, how do you spell good grief for a second there? We in there. Let's go last chance 300. The place a dying cowpoke's headed for. The last something. The last... Not last stand, right? Because we already had that. Last roundup. There's a shout out to all you cowpokes out there. Yeehaw. Movie Songs 100. Dr. Dolittle, Rex Harrison sang of his wish to talk to them. What is animals? Right, because it's Dr. Dolittle. Who are the animals? And there we go. Yes, cool. So, to make conversation while I'm jeopardizing this gameplay and whatnot, haha, lols. Any of y'all play any game show games, Jeopardy specifically, or let's finish off Last Chance for 5. A term for trench warfare, it means a final stand. Barrel is on fire in this category. Oh. See, that's what I mean by the gibberish and stuff that they type. And you can see some letters, so if you can potentially glean the answer from the letters that they give you. Larry, are you going to try? Because I have no idea. Yep, he is going to try. He doesn't know either. And neither do I, so I'm just going to let the timer run out. So yeah, have you guys played Jeopardy games in general? You know what I don't like? People might say it's kind of cumbersome to have to type your answers out on this keyboard, and I guess it's a little bit last-ditch effort. It kind of makes sense why people think that would be tedious, and it is a little bit tedious, but to compensate, Jeopardy games of the future, like I want to say from, like, say, PS3 onwards, Sharp-Proof Detective whose adopted son is named Junior. Not sure. I don't read enough of the funny comics, I guess. Dick Tracy. Oh, I have a Dick Tracy NES game. But like PS3 and Wii U versions of Jeopardy, they turn it into like you can buzz in, and then it gives you like 2 or 3 choices to choose from, basically making it into a multiple choice type thing. Like Jeopardy is not a multiple choice game. Created by Hank Ketchum, this tiny terror. So, in my opinion, the whole multiple choice thing, Dennis the Menace, yep. The whole multiple choice thing kind of ruins the point of Jeopardy. Like, you're not supposed to have all the answers in front of you when you play Jeopardy. You're supposed to just kind of blurt it out. Which nonsense phrase Notary Sojak frequently appeared? Strip about a fireman. Don't know. Smokey Stover. Alright, so Barrel's still in the control here. Champagne, music, and a bubble machine. I don't even know what I'm guessing here. Trademarks. What is... Well, who is Lawrence Welk? Oh, are we trying to guess who trademarked these things? I don't know. I haven't been to the patent office in a while. Aspirin is derived from the bark of this weeping tree. What is the willow? Come on, baby. Boom. Yes, I'm back in the lead. Let's go with... I'm not going to know it, so let's just finish out funnies for 400 so I can just get this category off it. Dagwood Bumstead's boss. Yep, can confirm I have no idea what it is. Oh, they don't know either. Mr. Dithers. Okay. Let's go back to trees for 100. The sap of this tree provides a complement to pancakes. What is the maple tree? What is maple? Very close to the name of my dog, Mabel. Bingo. Who's doing quite well, by the way. She had to have her spay right around the time I was getting sick and had to take those couple weeks off of YouTube. But her, like... me she's bouncing back really well. Japanese practice of pruning and sculpturing miniature trees. Well, all I can think of is origami, and that's definitely not it. Bonsai. Gotcha. Yeah. Origami is definitely Japanese paper folding, not Japanese tree carving. This pop music star's flamboyant eyeglasses are still his trademark. I have a guess. You know what? I'll guess... Who is Elton John? Yes. A little bit of confidence. I'm back in the lead. Trees, 400. I found the daily double. Only I may attempt it. I may now wager between $500 and $900. Well, I'm not going to probably know it, so let me just bet the absolute bare minimum just so I don't sacrifice my lead to barrel right now. Evergreen, whose name is synonymous with longbows made from its wood. What is the IDK? I have no idea. Shares its name with longbows. The U. Have you ever seen somebody bet $5 on a daily double? Well, now you have. Anyway, trees for 500. Term for trees that shed their leaves annually. Is it like one of those terms like deciduous or something like that? It is deciduous. Doggone it. I wouldn't have known how to spell it, though. Well, Barrel just took a commanding lead. Movie songs, 200. This Rodgers and Hammerstein musical featured the song Climb Every Mountain. Well, no, neither of my opponents know it. The Sound of Music. I feel like I should have known that, though. Everyone's like, what? Sound of Music? Isn't that one of the most classic movies ever? Songs push the Bee Gees aside in this sequel to Saturday Night Fever. What is Sunday Night Cool Down? I don't know. This Oscar-nominated tune sung by Michael Jackson is A Love Song to a Rat. What is TLC? No, it's not TLC. What am I talking about? Yeah, no, he's not talking to a rat when he sings. TLC, I meant PYT. Pretty Young Thing. Good gravy. This is sure going to be another episode, isn't it? I'm just watching the game just play itself because I'm not even in control of the board right now. Famous fanfare and searchlights identify this movie studio. Yeah. What is it called? 20th Century Fox. Dang it. She beat me. I knew that one, though. 20th Century Fox. It just took me a second. It took me a second, game. Grr, I knew that one. That makes me mad. Mountains for 100. Disney theme park rides modeled after this famous Swiss mountain. What is the Matterhorn? Is that even a ride still? My sister would know. She's a huge Disney theme park buff. The Rock of Gibraltar is the corporate symbol of this insurance company. I don't know. But of course Beryl does. What is Prudential? Sure. Boy. Aren't video games fun? I haven't touched the controller, well, I mean buttons on the controller in a few minutes here. Along with Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, 4th President. Oh, it's, doggone it, what's his name? No, I know this. It's Roosevelt, right? Who is Roosevelt? Roosevelt. Yes. Thank goodness I spelled it right, too. Or I spelled it good enough that the game let me have it. Mountains, 200. Snowy Tanzanian peak in title of a famous Hemingway story. Beryl, will you please stop knowing the answer? Oh, she actually does not know this one. And it's going to cost her $200, giving me a chance to catch up a little bit more. Not really, but a slight chance. Larry, my man, throwing up his double fingers. And he gets it wrong. No, come on, man. You're not supposed to do that. You're putting yourself back in the hole you just got out a few minutes ago. Anyway, I don't know it, so I'm not going to buzz in. Shocker, I know. Mount Kilimanjaro. That was my guess because of all the letters that I was seeing, but I wasn't confident enough, clearly. Let's finish trademarks. Breed of horse adopted as the symbol of the bush. So, like, what is it? What's the breed of it, though? I know that they are known for horses. The CDLE. That wasn't enough. That wasn't quite enough to give me a hint. Well, a good enough hint, I guess. I'm gonna kick myself for not knowing it. Yep, it's the Clydesdale. Yep. You know... Oh, TTrom, you can just say you know it as soon as you see the answer every single time. It's like, no, trust me. I knew it. Noah's Ark came to rest here. Larry buzzes in. You know, there was a Schoolhouse Rock song that mentions the story of Noah's Ark, and I can't remember like how to. Yeah, Ararat. I wouldn't have known how to spell it. I love how I know that one because of Schoolhouse Rock. Who else here knows what I mean when I mention Schoolhouse Rock? Would you just stop putting you're just digging yourself into a hole, Larry. At least I don't buzz in and do what I'm doing, what Larry's doing to himself and dooming himself to not even be able to... He's not even going to be able to participate in Final Jeopardy at this rate. What are the Andes? Thank you for giving us the right answer, Barrel, as you tend to do this entire game. Looks like Larry will be choosing our first category in Double Jeopardy. College, four-letter words, more funnies, fill it up. Classic music, Warren Beatty. Polish-born composer called the greatest composer of music for the pianoforte. Frederick Chopin. Four-letter words for 200. What Zorro, the Lone Ranger, and Halloween have in common. What is a... I don't know, how about a mask? They all wear masks. You can wear a mask on Halloween, and Zorro wears a mask. I'm going to say, what is a mask? Alright, cool. Four-letter words, 400. Globular medicinal substance or a disagreeable person. I don't know, what is a pill? Globular. Larry, my guy. It is a pill. I've never heard anybody call a disagreeable person a pill. But I should have gone with my gut. His profession in the comedy hit Shampoo. Never heard of it. But then again, this game came out in the late 80s, so maybe I just wasn't born yet. A hairdresser, of course. If your movie is called Shampoo, you're a hairdresser, naturally. Back to four-letter words, 600. All right, it precedes cloth and follows tender and sir. I don't know, what is good? Good sir, or... no, sir... Oh, no. Precedes and follows. Follows tender, so tender... Oh, I have no idea. I misread I misread it. Tenderfoot. I have no idea. Wow, that tanked me quite a bit, too. Yeah, Sir Foot. Tenderfoot. Foot cloth. Good gravy. Loin. Tender loin. And sirloin. Doggone it. Now that I know the answer, it totally makes sense. The school's record-breaking winning streak in basketball. Thanks, Larry. Thanks for no help at all whatsoever. Appreciate you, buddy. Good luck not playing Final Jeopardy, because you're going to be so far in the hole, you're not going to be able to come back. UCLA. Classical music for 200. Term for a set of kettle drums used in an orchestra. What is, I don't know, timpani. Only drum I can think of in an orchestra is a timpani, so... What is timpani? Haha! The only drum I can think of in an orchestra is the correct answer. Go figure. All right, 4-letter words, 800. Sound of a locomotive, or with a lug. Drink a glass. Chug. What is chug? Chug a lug. To drink a drink in one lift of the glass. So you chug it. C-H-U-G. Thank you. That was not a bad boost, and I'm kind of close to barrel now in terms of score. All right. 4-letter words, 1,000. A twist in a rope, or a muscle stiffness in the neck. What is a knot? Wait, where's the K? There. K-N-O-T. What is a knot? No! It's not knot. It's a kink. Oh, it's a kink. Doggone it. Veryl's going to buzz in and get it, too, isn't she? No, it's Larry, actually. It's kink. Dang nabbit. I've realized it as I was submitting my answer of not. Like, ugh. One of the fathers of classic music. He also fathered 20 children. Wow. Kudos to you, sir. Maybe Beethoven. No, Johann Bach. Classic Music 1000. French title of this ballet is Le Long des Cygnes. Pardon me for totally butchering that. My French is not up to snuff. And by that I mean I know almost no French at all whatsoever. Swan Lake. Hey, Larry crawled his way out of the hole. He defied what I thought was going to happen. And actually made himself back in the positives. So, good on him. So, are y'all still here? Or did I bore you with my lack of trivia knowledge? Who's still here? Who's still here watching? Let me know in the comments. No, I'm joking. Hey, I just appreciate everybody who voted and made Jeopardy be a thing. I love the game of Jeopardy. I'm just that kind of person who, when I'm watching it on TV, I'll get like 4 or 5 questions right the entire game, but I'll feel pretty good about it, you know. So it's about as accurate right now. I got maybe a few right here and there, right? So this is basically how I perform on an average game of Jeopardy when I'm watching it on TV. So fill it up. 200. He is the Duke of Edinburgh. Duke Philip? Is that supposed to just be Duke Philip? Am I supposed to just type that in? Well, it looked like there was an I in there, so there's probably like the first or the second or something, and I don't know. So whatever. Fart noise with my mouth. Yeah. Do you guys know anybody in your life who is an absolute whiz at Jeopardy and could probably like cream anybody? Disney Dog, who is Pluto's friend, not the one who's his pet. So it's his friend, not his pet. So Pluto's his pet, so the other one is Goofy. Yeah, I know this one. Yeah, do you have friends who could blow the competition away at a game of Jeopardy? Would you consider yourself or someone you know to be the next, like, what's that guy's name? James Holzhauer? I think that was his name. The guy who had like a 50-game win streak or something crazy like that. Lil Abner's hometown. How did we get to both Jeopardy round and double Jeopardy round have the funnies category? Dog Patch. You know, I just realized that my layout is a little bit jank this episode. I could have probably moved the game over a little bit more. It's probably not too bad, but my bad anyway. I'm paranoid about that kind of stuff, so y'all probably either didn't notice or don't care, but me, it kind of bugs the crap out of myself sometimes. College 600. Connecticut Ivy League college whose football team is called the Bulldogs. Which of the Ivy Leagues is the Bulldogs? Is it Yale? Grrr. Buzz in and actually say it sometimes, TTrom. You might actually win some money that way. College 1000. Oh boy, a daily double that, again, I don't want to bet freaking anything on. Especially since it's college, so $5 more, please. Women first attended this Indiana school run by the Holy Cross congregation in 1972. What is 2, 4, 6, 8? Who do we appreciate? I have no idea. 1190, please. Thank you. Notre Dame. Okay, cool. I'm still in control of the board, go figure. Funny 600. Fritzy Ritz is her Aunt Sluggo, her boyfriend. Anybody read comics or newspaper comics or stuff like that? Because I don't. Funnies 800. Day of the week Wimpy would gladly pay you for a hamburger today. Let's just, you know what? Let's just throw a day of the week out there for giggles. Let's say Friday. Or you know what? No. You want a hamburger? I want a hamburger on a Monday. But then that's probably like a reference for like Garfield, right? So, I don't know. Nope, it's not Monday. I better be careful, though, because I'm about to put myself in the hole. I want to participate in Final Jeopardy, even though I'm probably not going to get it. But I want to at least be there. It's Tuesday. Larry gave me enough to see it, and I already buzzed in, so I can't buzz in again. See? That's a perfect example of when the computer tries to guess and leaves a few letters behind. His servants include the Punjab and the Asp. Wow, that was fast, Larry. Daddy something. That wasn't enough. That wasn't enough, Larry. You had one job, and it was to give me more letters than that, and you whiffed. Daddy Warbucks. So yeah, like I said before, I do think this is a more genuine Jeopardy experience than some of the later, more modern Jeopardies with it that just give you multiple choice questions, but it doesn't make it any more easy to more easy, right? Yeah, it doesn't make it easier, rather, to play these older versions that do actually make you have to, like, long coiled tube, conical bore, and a flaring bell. What, a tuba? Wait, that's like a CH in the middle? Okay, well then, if it has a CH in it, then I'm gonna go, what is a French horn? I took a band class, or many, back in my day. What is a French horn? Don't zone out halfway through your answer, TTrom. Bingo. Okay, I don't know anything about Warren Beatty, so fill it up for 400. The other Daily Double. Well, allow me to once again bet the Beasley 5. Played a convincing television sergeant named Bilko. Who is... Phil Collins? No. I don't know. Phil, and then just like literally just spit out a name. Rogers. I don't know. That would have been hilarious if I got it right. Phil Silvers. Okay. Fill it up 6. He's Mario Thomas's husband. Mario. Marlowe, excuse me, rather. I have video games on the brain. Can you blame me? Mario. Good gravy. Fill it up for 800. It is the only country with a Christian majority in the Far East. Philippines. Or Philistine, or something. We're gonna go with it, but I hope I can spell it correctly. What is the Philippines? Philippines. Please give it to me, game. I'm trying my best. Yeah, it was close enough or correct either way. Fill it up for 1,000. Henry Ford, J.P. Morgan, and Andrew Carnegie qualify for this goodwill title. Philanthropist or something or another? What is a philanthropist? Yeah. You just beat me to it, Barrel. You buzzed in after like 2 seconds. Doggone it. Alright. Warren Beatty category. He won the Best Director Oscar for this epic drama. It's going to round it. It's going to basically sit through the rest of this because I have no idea. And Larry is going to try his best to claw his way back in these last several clues, and maybe he'll be able to play Final Jeopardy after all. He wrote, starred in, and directed this remake of Here Comes Mr. Jordan. I hope this was worth it to y'all, at least a little bit. I know that I only got certain questions right here and there, but at least I didn't end up with 0 or negative numbers. Am I right? I hope this was just another, like, episode of Jeopardy for you. And maybe you had fun just answering the questions that I couldn't get. You know, just like watching the TV show for realsies in IRL. Don't know that either. Let's just get to the final Jeopardy question that I also probably won't know. Oh wow. Because of that wrong answer, Beryl and I are pretty close yet again in terms of score, so I'll just bet it all and see if I can pull the answer out of thin air, and then maybe I'll win at the very end. Alright. You gotta love how it says here, since the game isn't doing like on multiple screens or anything, it says when entering the answers or to your questions or whatever, other contestants must look away. Don't cheat and don't screen jump. Weights and measures. So how much do I wager? Bet it all. Bet it all. Well, let's bet all but 5. I want to end the game with five buckaroos, so I can say I went to Jeopardy, and then I can walk out of there and grab a $5 footlong from Subway on my way out. System first adopted by France in 1799 and now used by most countries. Since it's used by most countries, I'm going to guess what is the metric system. Because it's certainly not used here in the US because we have our own weights and measures and stuff, but most of the world uses the metric system. I am like 99% sure of this. I'm going with it. Or is it metrics, like with an S? Screw it. I'm going metric system. Come on, Beryl. Flub. Nope, she got it. It is metric system. Alright, let's see if that was enough to... Did she bet enough to, like, beat me? Larry did not take part. He definitely did not. Yes, I win! After all of that, I won in Final Jeopardy because I knew the metric system is used in the world more so than, pounds and miles and stuff used here in the US. Go figure. Awesome. How much fun is that? After not knowing maybe I don't know, 10, 15 answers over the course of the whole thing, I won because of Final Jeopardy. Let's jam. Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. Hope y'all stuck around through that. If not, I understand, because, it can be kind of dry watching somebody not know the answer to trivia questions. But hey, if you stuck around or just kind of treat it like a normal Jeopardy episode like you would watch it in real life, then hey, I appreciate you. And honestly, I appreciate everybody who, voted for this game and has been supporting me on Twitter and YouTube and all this stuff. Thanks so much for making these videos fun to make, as you always do. Alright, it's time to put the kibosh on this video, though. I had a lot of fun playing some Jeopardy. Thanks to everybody for checking this out. In the next episode of Pickup Playtest Holiday Edition, there's still 2 more polls that I did. The next one is going to be all about handheld games. Which game won between Super Mario Land 2, Pokemon Silver, and DK King of Swing? Find out in the next episode of Pickup Playtest Holiday Edition. Or if you saw the results on Twitter, then you already know. But either way, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you've been having a really good December so far, a good holiday season. I hope that you're enjoying yourselves and keeping safe and all that good stuff. Thanks for letting me be a part of it, even just a small little part of it. Thanks for welcoming me into your holiday season. Appreciate it. Until the next episode of this Pickup Playtest, and really until the next upload in general here on the TTromPlaysGames YouTube channel, I've been your host, TTrom. Thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day.